Hello, everyone. Wednesday, July 18th, 2012. Welcome to the show. I'm Michael Eckford.
And I'm Fiona Forbes, and we have a great show coming up for you today on Hump Day.
Hump Day. And also, we would like to welcome to Vancouver all the Jim Smiths that are here from the Jim Smith Society. They're having a convention in North Vancouver.
That is awesome.
Who knew? I saw this in the paper today.
So it's just people who are named Jim Smith come and gather?
Apparently, this is the most common name in North America. So they have a Jim Smith Society, over 2,000 members now, and they gather in different areas in the world every year, and they have a Jim Smith convention. They play Jim Go, which is like a form of bingo.
Michael Smith is more common.
No, apparently, well, maybe the Jims are bitter that there's more Michaels than Jims, so they have their own convention.
When are they having the Fiona Forbes convention?
I think there would be, how many people would there be at the Fiona Forbes? Probably 5?
Me.
There would be 2 Michael Eckfords. There was a Michael Eckford at UVic with me at the same time in my brief stay at university. And it was a bit trippy, but you'll see a Jim Smith around town. They're all wearing Jim Smith t-shirts and hats, so hug a Jim Smith today if you can. I thought that was pretty cool.
When I was taking my dog for a walk this morning, I thought it was snowing. When I got to the park and I didn't know what it was, guess what this is? That is at the park this morning. No,
oh, someone put bubbles.
Somebody put bubble bath in the fountain.
Oh, wow.
Like how old school college prank.
But funny still.
But funny, because I didn't know what it was. It actually was
It looks like a wonderland, Fiona.
It was quite pretty. I quite enjoyed it.
As long as it's not toxic bubbles.
I'm sure it was just bubbles.
Bubbles,
like
bubbles? Bubbles?
Like bubbles?
Bubbles,
Mr. Bubbles?
That's kind of nice. I like that.
So it's a big day in Vancouver. Why? Because David Beckham is here. David Beckham is here. David Beckham is here.
Go,
Hey!
Caps, go! Go, Caps, go!
My favorite part of this morning, that's why Galaxy is playing against the Whitecaps, was trying to get our graphics guy to help me pick the best photo of David Beckham in his underpants.
Didn't he want the one, was it Versace that he did the underwear for?
This isn't the one I wanted, you guys. There was one where he was wearing tighty whities that was far better than this.
Well, that was the one you and Adam were totally bonding over, like, oh, he looks so good.
I was going to kill you.
Tonight, Whitecaps, 21,000 fans. It's sold out. I believe it's the first sellout, maybe the second. I think the opening for the Whitecaps, they had a sellout as well.
And Beckham's playing for sure.
Yes, Beckham is playing for sure.
Out.
He is not chickening out. He is playing, and the Caps have a lot of vengeance to wreak upon the LA Galaxy because the Galaxy in June beat them 3-0. This is our home turf, man.
It is.
I will be there tonight. This is the only game of the season that my wife insists on going to. This is it. She doesn't care. She just wants to go look at Beckham.
Oh, absolutely. I am totally with your wife on that.
Absolutely.
And I have to say,
we're going to kick your ass,
I was a little bit disappointed when I heard that David Beckham was not selected for the English Olympic soccer team, football team, whatever you want to call it. And we were talking about the London Games because, of course, they are happening, I guess, in 9 days.
9 days,
launch.
27th.
All the athletes are there. And I hadn't seen the medals yet because I was too lazy to Google. So here are the London medals.
Oh, I quite like them.
I actually do too.
I don't like them as much as I liked ours. I thought ours were very spectacular.
I was thinking about it. I mean,
those are just kind of medals.
So that's a medal.
Yeah, it's a medal.
Our
medals
different.
were like, whoa.
They were like Pringles.
That was like art medal.
It was.
And
were they like
torch,
whoa?
Our torch looked like
our
a doobie.
medals were like whoa.
Nobody will ever beat our torch for doobie-dum.
Our doobie?
Our doobie torch?
Yeah.
No one will ever match that.
Ever.
If you're going camping, I know a lot of people do this time of year, and you're worried about your cell phone and maybe your iPad if you're taking it or something with you. How do you possibly charge it in the middle of the wilderness? You don't want to take a generator because that's not very environmentally sensitive. You could take solar, or you could take this. It's a charging station that uses fire. So you actually put twigs and things in it.
And then you put your cell phone in it. Sounds brilliant. And nothing could go wrong.
And then, no, your cell phone plugs into it. But you just burn twigs.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea.
Why doesn't that sound like a good idea?
Because you heat it up to the temperature of, I don't know, fire, and then you plug in something plastic.
The fire, they capture whoa. They capture the energy of the fire, man. And it charges your phone like whoa. Plus, you can make a s'more on it at the same time that you're charging, which is pretty handy.
Well, as you could probably tell, I'm not really a big camper. But if I were to go camping...
What is it, glamping?
Glamping. I would go glamping. You know I would. This is what I would camp in.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Well, that looks like it's got a full bar.
It is a full bar.
That's marvelous.
As one should have when you're camping. What more do you need than a bar and a couple of chairs and a place to sleep?
I always, as soon as I saw that, I was like, if if Russell Brand went camping, that's what he would camp in, even though he's...
I like him.
You don't like him?
He's kind of dirty.
No, he's funny. Fiona.
He
He's
wouldn't camp in
English.
that.
He's called the crazy
Mike, he would
accent.
be plugging in his damn phone to your fire charger. He doesn't camp. He doesn't glamp.
Russell, there is always room at my fire charger for you, my friend.